Listen, you know exactly what to do to start changing your health. You're just not willing to do it. And this is take two of this video because I accidentally deleted the first take. I was making this video while I am cooking my dinner. I'm making some steak tacos and they're about to be fire. But I got lost in the sauce, pressed the wrong button and deleted it as soon as I finished the last one. So we're gonna try this again. But my whole point of this video, guys, is I get so many people that almost act like they don't know what to do to start improving their health, right? How to get the results they want, how to become a healthier version of themselves. When realistically, guys, we know exactly what to do to be healthier, right? We know that we have to move more. We know that we got to drink more water. We know that we have to improve our nutrition. We know that we probably should be focused on recovery, sleep, stretching, things like that. And I feel like sometimes we end up hurting ourselves by literally telling ourselves that we don't know what to do to improve our health when we actually do know. The problem isn't that you don't know how to change your health, how to improve your health. The problem is that you have not yet built the systems to become that healthier version of you. Just take this fire, by the way. Because we all know and understand that becoming a healthier version of ourselves, it's not just about an outcome, right? It's not just about getting to a destination. It's genuinely about becoming a completely different person. And with becoming a completely different person, obviously we're gonna have to break some of the systems that we currently have that have gotten us to where we're at right now. And we're gonna have to start building some new systems, some new habits that are gonna help us get to that healthier version of ourselves. So a lot of times when people come into this journey, right, and they say they don't know what to do, they don't know what to do, they just don't know how to build the systems, or they don't really know how to start building the systems to start applying these healthy habits, these things that are gonna make us healthier consistently and for the long term as well. And that's what I truly love about what we get to do as coaches is we get to really help a person understand where they're currently at and also help them start to build the systems little by little to help them become that healthier version of them. I genuinely believe that the reason most people fail is because as we come into a journey, right, we come into it very ambitiously. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, right? But when you think about somebody that is a couch potato at the moment, right, doesn't do anything, doesn't really move much, doesn't ever go to the gym, and they come in on New Year's and they're like, I'm gonna start going to the gym 5 times a week, and I'm gonna start hitting 10,000 steps, and I'm gonna start drinking a gallon of water. While you may be able to do that for a week by forcefully doing it, you're not really building any systems or habits that are gonna help you sustain that long term. So what I like to tell people coming in, man, is just genuinely figure out where you're at right now, right? For example, you get a client, right? They have a desk job, they work from home, they don't really move very much, they don't exercise at the moment, they're not watching their hydration or nutrition. And let's just start with movement, right? Say right now they're getting an average of 2,000 steps per day, 2,000 to 3,000. I would try to find the lowest point of entry to help them start building little habits and routines that are gonna help them get a little bit more steps. So say I set their step goal to 5,000. Even though it doesn't seem like a huge gap, that little bit is going to have to start making that person start to think about times in their day when they can intentionally start to move more. Whether it's at lunch, whether it's before work, whether it's after work, that's up to the person themselves. So like this person decides that they want to start walking for 5 minutes before they go to work, 5 minutes on their lunch, and then to 10 minutes after they get off of work. Yes, I get it. It's not very much at the very beginning, right? But the fact that that person is now starting to instill that habit, right? It shows to me that if we're able to be consistent with that, little by little, we can just add time to those time frames, which is going to increase those steps. But since we started at such a low point of entry, right, it's not overwhelming to the person. And now they are being challenged, but in a way where it's not like this crazy 5 days a week, 10,000 steps, a gallon of water. So little by little, you just start to chip away at that habit, at the hydration, at the nutrition. And what do I mean by systems, right? A system is something that helps you do something consistently without having to think about it. So as I mentioned, right, if this person starts to walk before work, they're creating a system of making sure they're getting some steps ahead before starting their workday. And once you have the system in place, you can add to the system, you can increase the system or habit, wherever you want to call it. So if you could take anything away from this video, right, is one, stop saying you don't know what to do to get healthier. And two, start looking at the lowest point of entry where you can start creating these habits, creating these patterns, and creating these systems so that little by little you can continue to increase them and become that healthier version of you. Remember guys, this is not a sprint, it's a marathon. You have the rest of your life, and you getting healthier, you're not gonna remember whether you did it in 4 weeks, 6 months, a year, and 2 years, and neither are your kids. All you're going to remember is that you're able to live a longer and healthier life because of the actions you started to take and the habits you started to change. So I hope this was helpful. And like I said, just find the lowest point of entry. And if any of you guys need any help just starting to improve your health, right? Or really trying to figure out where you can really start creating these systems to start changing these habits, improving these habits, so give me a comment down below. I would love to help you. And if you are looking for a coach, right, the Persevere team is accepting online, one-on-one, and we do also have group training if you're in Las Vegas area. But even if it's not with us, man, if you don't know where to start, hire a professional. Hire somebody that can help you start to create these systems because they themselves have also created it. I hope this video was helpful, guys. If it was, give me a like. If you have not subscribed to the channel, go subscribe. Don't be a... I'm gonna have to come up with a saying. Don't be an Oompa Loompa. Subscribe. I don't know why I said Oompa Loompa, but it just sounded good. And share this with anybody who you think is, or you know, think has been struggling to build systems in sustaining and maintaining a healthier lifestyle. I love you guys. Get out there and get 1% better every single day. Let's go. I almost forgot to show you guys my top sirloin tacos. We got some refried beans. We got 3 tortillas, 6 ounces of top sirloin. It's about to be delicious. Love you guys.